So a little bit of a different video today. Of course, we talk about 1500s, we talk about 2500s, the most popular being the Ram, the Chevy, the Ford F350s are getting really, really popular here in Australia. But I'm looking at something a little bit different. I don't quite know why, but I also know exactly why. And what is it? Go, Manny! What? The wheelbase is smaller than my Jimny. I heard it's got an air horn too. You go home and I'm going to talk about our new shop truck. This has got to be the best purchase of 2026 so far. I reckon there's a whole fleet of them coming, Manny. Like a theme going. I reckon I can pick the thing up. There's a reason for this madness. This here is the big dog, mini dog, some may say, fuel tanker. We're gonna have to wait for stage 2 build on this one here, but we've purchased, quite possibly, the best purchase of 2026, and I want to talk about mini dog, what it's doing in the workshop, what its job's going to be, and our plans for this little dog this year. All right, it's all about the toys around here. The boys are all playing with the remote control cars at Smogo time. The mini dog, it definitely added the smiles to everyone's face as soon as we drove that into the workshop. And this video might not be for everyone, but a good work-life balance is a little bit of fun. Happy team equals good work on your trucks. The mini dog, let's face it, what the heck is it doing in the workshop? This video here, we're going to talk about why we purchased this thing. Let's face it, that's not a hard decision to make or something that you need to really think about. The remote control cars, probably more of them in this year's videos as well, and more team members included. So the growing team in the workshop, on the floor, upstairs, in the office, remotely as well. We're growing quite quickly at the moment, and having a little bit of fun, a little bit of downtime is what keeps the team happy. And the mini dog, let's get stuck into it. Some ask why, we say why not. If anything puts a smile on your face, it's something, I was about to say as stupid, but I'd have to wash my mouth out. It's something as smart and cool as this little Suzuki. I may have little dog for sale, mini dog entered the stable straight away. Cam and I sent a few messages one Saturday morning, and about 3 hours later, this was in the workshop ready for the team on Monday morning. So you cannot drive this thing without a smile on your face, and what brings a team together more than something like this to work on as a little side project amongst the hustle and bustle of building big American trucks day in, day out. When I first bought little dog Suzuki Jimny, it was the perfect reverse marketing campaign for the business. It became a little icon. It is sadly leaving, and this one here, we couldn't not have something small and cute in the business. So mini dog, fuel tanker is what this thing's about. Fuel tanker, you might say? You're gonna have to wait for the second video to see what I'm talking about when I mean fuel tanker. It's gonna have more fuel capacity than all of the HD trucks in Australia, a few of them combined. And it's gonna be a pretty special little project for the workshop. It's gonna turn into a tanker. We do a lot of OEM replacement fuel tank setups here, and pumping the external diesel into jerry cans is a thing of the past once this bad boy's built up. We wanted a cool little platform to do something special on. That's pretty much our excuse for buying mini dog. The person that we bought this off has had it for a couple years, and he actually built it up for Convoy for Kids. So for those of you that don't know, the Brisbane Convoy for Kids is a charity event where a lot of big trucks get out on the road. They raise a bunch of money for the charity, and we'll hopefully get this on the road and do that event ourselves one year with the little big dog touch to it as well. So Convoy for Kids, look that one up. Great charity event for kids. Starting at the front end of this thing, it is a 1988 Suzuki Carry. So 1988, I'm pretty sure the birth certificate in Australia isn't that old, but fully ADR approved with how it's been built. This customer's done a custom front bumper on this one, and the whole design was to be the smallest truck in the Convoy with the loudest air horn. I'll turn those things on at the end of the video because Josh will go deaf otherwise. But with the front end here, full custom chrome front bar, of course, like any HD truck deserves. Bunch of clearance lights on the front there for safety, of course. It's even got the little bullets for the number plate holder. What do you think we should pop on it? Open for suggestions there. This guy's done a full works pack on turning this thing literally into a mini truck. LED headlights on there. What do we got? We got those there. Turn your indicators on. Indicators down in the bumper. Low beam with all the lights that turn on. Parkers with the lights that turn on, and then low beam there. It's also got USB powered little eyelids in the windscreen as well. Bonus points for that. It has to add at least 20 horsepower by adding those things in the windscreen itself. Custom paint job, of course, and the sun visor up on top. Any serious truckie knows this thing here is a must. And up on top, as we can see, the Pro Rack roof bars, the custom little bar across the top there, and the two big air horns. So this guy built this truck up, the smallest truck in the Convoy for Kids with the loudest air horns. And I can't help myself, Joshy. Oh, I did the compressor button, not the air horn button. It's got an ARB compressor in the back there, gone up to the big air tank, and then it's got the two big trumpets up on top because any serious truck needs some big horns. It's got the stacks, of course, up on top, a massive 500cc motor, 550 horsepower. This thing came in with plenty of quirky stickers all around. It's got the full tear weight, the GVM, the GCM, but we're probably gonna have to do a GVM upgrade with what we've got planned for this one. It came with a bunch of accessories, some different wheels and tires, the little 4-lug wheels on that one there, the coilovers in the front, of course, and apart from that, fairly stock when it comes to the chassis, the suspension. The tanks on the side are just for show, so don't get too excited there. But where the real business comes into is the rear end. I can literally pick this thing up. It is that cute. And as you can see here, 80 speed limited. We'd go way faster on the highway, but 80 speed limited for safety reasons, of course. Number plate spikes on the back. Got the tow bar assembly. He did tow a trailer behind this. I'd love to see some video footage. If you're watching this video, get in touch and send me that. And as you can see, do not overtake turning vehicle because it is a big rig. Caution, wide turns as well. It's all about safety, like honestly. We pulled up on this truck and we couldn't not take it home the same day. That's exactly what Cam and I have done. The tub might not stay like this for long. It's got the big safety net for those big loads in the back for now. And you know what's funny about it? Is on the inside. So I'm gonna open that door and show you. It's actually got more cup holders than a 79 series. That's because a 79 series cup holder fits exactly on this vehicle as well. There you go. So the same amount of cup holders as your 79 series. Like, I don't even know why people bother. True, 4 low, 2 high, 4 high. The 4-wheel drive setup in this one. Should we take it up the beach for a run? I don't know. Obviously, 4-speed manual, of course, because you need all the gears in your life. I kept chasing for the 5th speed every time I drove it. UHF, little unit and UHF pack in there. Of course, any truckie needs these comms with the rest of the Convoy. And then we've got the little battery pack there running the LED lights, little HD DVR front dash cam set up on there. But everything that the previous owner did on this one comes down to those little details. It's pretty cool to see. We've got replacement dash for it. We've got replacement gear sticks, of course. I think Manny had something to do with that one there. The big version, the little version, but for 2 people, can you get a better rig? Can you get a better setup? Have you got a mini truck? Should we race? If you like this video, guys, check these 2 out here. These 2 below, they're not as cool as the little Suzuki.